It was a lifetime experience, and it certainly had a totally revolutionary effect on my perception of myself and of my country. And it partly came about by the fact that I didn't study anything while I was there. And my main interests were concentrated either on trying to find, with great lack of success, a girlfriend at the International Center, or to make a mark in the Union. And as it turned out, my gang at the Union there eventually became the first set of Cambridge graduates ever in the history of the United Kingdom to dominate over Oxford at the Houses of Westminster. And most of them now, except for one, have retired from politics. But then in India, fortunately, politics is a geriatric experience, so I'm still active in it. No, I think what was perhaps defining about those days in Cambridge was that I was aware that I was an alien, that most of the other aliens, the other Indian students, said to me that what I was attempting was the impossible, to sort of storm a white bastion. But I discovered there was no bastion, and that they on the other side were much less conscious of their difference from me than I and my colleagues were on our side of the fence. It seemed as if in those 14 years between independence and my going up to Cambridge, colonialism and Imperial Britain had become a memory for my generation there, whereas it was a lived experience for us on this side of the barrier. So it enabled me to understand that if racism is bad, then reverse racism is worse. And that it is essential to recognize the humanity in all of us. But to do that, you have to be self-confident. And to be self-confident as an Indian in the immediate aftermath of independence required one to be very proud of one's Indian heritage. And so in a sense, I came back far more fiercely nationalist than I had been when I went. For I began to appreciate the need for me to understand my heritage as an Indian in order to be an Indian of the 20th century, rather than forget that heritage in order to become a man of the world.